This video is going to be jam-packed with super helpful tips that will help you absolutely crush it when pitching a logo to our clients. These tips are going to be quick fire, so listen carefully as we move through today's video. What if I told you this animation took only 30 seconds to make, or that this was created without After Effects? Well, it's actually true, and you can learn how to do the same thing at sunnystudio.com, today's sponsor. Yunus is the motion designer behind Sunny Studio, and she created a course that teaches you how to animate your logo designs without After Effects. In the course, you will learn how easy and, most importantly, how fast it is to create stunning logo animations using the Keynote app on your iPad. The first 10 students to use the code Satori will get 50% off the course at the checkout, so go to sunnystudio.com/course to learn more. Let's start with the basics of any pitch, logo design or not. If you're pitching in person or maybe on a Zoom call, you should do your best to remain polite, confident, and also calm. In this moment when you are making the pitch, you are a salesperson trying to sell your conceptual ideas to a client. Remaining calm, polite, and confident will ensure that you give off the best impression and keep the client on your side, so to speak. Moving into more specifics for logo designs, one of the main things to keep in mind is to demonstrate in the pitch how the logo design solves a problem or adds value to the client. This can be done easily by pulling up the goals from the project brief and talking about how your logo addresses those goals. For example, your client may have a very outdated logo with new competition emerging in their relevant industry. You can talk about how your design will bring their brand into the modern day and directly set themselves apart from the competition in a positive way. It's good to mention how your logo addresses project goals early on in the pitch, and this is so that you make sure to catch their attention in the early stages of the pitch. This of course works on digital presentation pitches as well as physical ones too. Next, relate the logo choices back to the target audience. Explain who the target audience of your client's brand or business are and show how your logo is going to resonate with that group of people. Also explain why it's important the logo does this and how it can really help their business grow. And you should know all about the target audience from your research and the project. If you're pitching your logo with just a digital presentation, maybe sent to their email, whatever, or if you've printed out a physical presentation to pitch in person, you should be using mockups either way. Not only that, but show the logo in practical situations. I cannot emphasize enough how powerful and important this is. Often our clients do not have the artistic mindset or the creative thinking to visualize how your logo design will look in real life use. So mock it up in situations that relate to their business so they can really see how it's going to function. Also talk about psychology. When you're pitching your logo design concepts or designs, if you bring up such things as color psychology, typeface psychology, or shape psychology, this will help you seem more professional and it's going to justify your reasoning and your choices. An example would be if one of your concepts is orange, and you could say that from a psychological point of view, science states that orange is a color that evokes a sense of action, energy, and change in people when they view it. This sort of tactic strengthens your arguments and also your sale to the client. Of course, you can only talk about psychology if you've properly researched your project and made an effective design. Remember that we started strong with addressing the goals in the project brief and how the logo addresses them. Well, we also want to finish strongly as well. Leaving a strong finish to the pitch basically ends things on a high note. The client is then left feeling positive with the pitch and also your ideas. Well, that's the idea anyway. So at the very end, maybe share the logo concept in its strongest situation and form, and add in a sentence or two about how the design is going to benefit the client and add value to their business. They've spent money on you because they assume you can help them make more money in return. So you obviously want to express that your logo can do that for them and it is going to do that for them. But yeah, above all, just remember to remain polite and also confident. If your design is on point and you understand why you've designed everything you've done, you can be confident in presenting your findings. If you want to learn more about graphic design, do click a video on screen, and until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.